Membership means more with American Express Business Gold. Earn 4 times membership rewards points in your top 2 eligible spending categories every month, including eligible U.S. advertising purchases and select media, and U.S. purchases at restaurants, including takeout and delivery. What are you waiting for? Get the card that flexes with your spending every month. Terms and points cap apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-gold. Amex Business Gold Card. Built for business by American Express.
Every cup of Nespresso coffee is an invitation to transform your morning routine into a ritual you can treasure each and every day. Using the Virtuo Pup, a simple touch of the button freshly brews bold aromas and a rich, velvety crema layer for delicious cafe-quality coffee at home. Whether you enjoy your coffee hot or over ice, every sip, every morning is unforgettable. Nothing tastes like Nespresso coffee. Visit Nespresso.com or our app to explore our full range of easy-to-use machines and coffees not found anywhere else.
Now tuned into the greatest.
The Run with Manny Wilson podcast.
The Run with Manny Wilson podcast.
Chicago to your speakers.
The best sports podcast there is.
Yes, sir! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Run with me, Manny Wilson, all the way from Detroit to Chicago to your speakers and headphones. I appreciate you tuning in to the first interactive sports podcast, community that makes sure your voice is heard. So if you hear something you agree with, you disagree with, you like, you dislike, or even if you just want to go ahead and drop a quick take on the episode, leave us a quick take, 219-413-9405. And of course, we'll play your take back on our next episode. And shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring this episode. Get $20 off your first ticket purchase when you use the promo code TheRunPodcast. Now, this code can only be applied for first-time users on the mobile app or website. So, hey, man, basketball season is in full effect right now. So go ahead, buy those tickets, create that account, use that promo code, save yourself $20. Anyway, man, we got some great news here today. Maybe for you, maybe not for you, but for me, there is damn sure great news. And it's beautiful. And you know what? I don't know. I think I'm going to risk it all. I really don't know what, the copyright situation is. I'm not going to lie to you. Actually, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I was just going to play the Pistons one again. That's all I was going to do. I'm not going to do it. I believe G-Mac Cash wouldn't really care because obviously he repping Detroit sports and stuff too. He made the damn song. But that's been the vibe lately. Pistons won again, G-Mac Cash, bro. That's all we've been listening in the headphones. Pistons are currently on an 8-game winning streak and counting, and I'm hoping it's a 9-game winning streak going into the weekend here, but 6 seed right now in the Eastern Conference. And man, it's been a beautiful, 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 beautiful time to be a Pistons fan. I never want to turn this into a straight Pistons only podcast, so I promise you're going to get some more stuff later on in the show. But right now, let me be happy, damn it. All right? Let me be happy. It's a lot of other teams. I feel like we're seeing a different change in the league where teams who weren't the best team and like the big name teams are actually becoming good again. The Rockets are a top seed right now in the West. The Grizzlies, the Oklahoma City Thunder. You got some good teams there, man, so be happy for that. But anyway, one of the things that's standing out to me, aside from the Pistons, is this is the first time since 2008 that the Pistons have won 8 straight games. Man, it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. We ain't seen this since Chauncey Billups, Rip Tayshaun, I think it was Antonio McDyess, like crazy. So it's been beautiful. But the first thing, the main thing I wanted to talk about was, Pistons, as great as they've been playing, I really have a strong opinion toward the Pistons should sweep through the end of the season awards, bro, because right now, none of the players are the favorite. I think Cade is the favorite for most improved player of the year, which is kind of a weird award that they give to someone who's having like a breakout season. I feel like Cade was already, good in terms of improving. He's just finally winning. So that's valid. Give him the award. I'm happy with that. But really the awards that should go to Pistons player, coach of the year, Pistons coach, I should say. And then also the 6th man of the year award. That award has to go to Malik Beasley. I don't understand how Malik Beasley is not the favorite for the Sixth Man of the Year award, because he's easily the best sixth man in the league right now. And I think he's going on an historic six-man type of season, something we've seen from Jamal Crawford and Lou Will, a season that's up there with them in terms of being a sixth man. Because right now, man, Malik Beasley has been on fire. He's literally the best shooter in the league right now from the three-point range. Nobody is even close to keeping a percentage above his or near his when you talk about three-point shooting, especially if they've attempted at least over 4 threes a game. Like, it's not even close. He's got the highest three-point percentage in the league right now. You can name any other player, your favorite player. Malik Beasley is shooting better than him on the Detroit Pistons, so that's a huge reason. But one of the things that really makes me feel like Beasley deserves the Sixth Man of the Year over Peyton Pritchard, who they have in front of him right now, is the fact that, yeah, Pritchard is a good guard. He does his thing with the Boston Celtics. He plays his role. He's nice. I have nothing bad to say about Pritchard, but what Beasley does for the Pistons is magnificent, man. Like, the game plan does not work without Malik Beasley, and he plays such a pivotal role in terms of helping the Pistons win games and build leads and scoring the ball because he's coming off of screens and shooting the way he is. Like, without Malik Beasley, Pistons are not on an 8-game winning streak right now. They're not 33 and whatever. They're not the 6th seed in the East. Without Malik Beasley and the shooter there, like, it's not happening at all. But you can't say the same about Pritchard. Celtics are still going to be good even if they don't have Pritchard. And he's solid. He adds support to the bench. But above all, Peyton Pritchard, he's not the Sixth Man of the Year. Damn sure not the Sixth Man of the Year. And you know, one of the things too is Coach of the Year. Let's move to the Coach of the Year, because this is a sweep. So Sixth Man of the Year should go to Malik Beasley. Coach of the Year should easily go to JB Bickerstaff. And I'm not saying Cade Cunningham is an MVP candidate or an MVP, but he should damn sure be an MVP candidate because he's been playing remarkable too. And I'll explain that after JB Bickerstaff. But Bickerstaff, man, this dude, he's been killing it as a coach. If anybody ever tells you and tries to argue with you that coaching doesn't make a difference in the NBA, please use the example of the Detroit Pistons 2023 season and the 2024 season. In the 2024 season, in the 2025 season. Please just show them the difference of the Detroit Pistons before Monty Williams, with Monty Williams, and after Monty Williams. Please, because coaching is a huge factor right here in terms of why the Pistons have turned it around. Last year, the Pistons only won 14 games. JB Bickerstaff have them at the 6th seed right now. 6th seed, 8-game winning streak, first time since 2008. And even though they're on this winning streak, they've been playing good basketball. It ain't like they've been playing some sorry teams and just been getting lucky. No, they just popped the Celtics by 20 points the other day. They beat the Clippers. They beat the Hawks in Atlanta. They smacked the Bulls twice at home. They've been killing teams lately. So JB Bickerstaff has a lot to do with that. I've seen him make constant adjustments and consistent adjustments. And not only is he making the adjustments, but he's making the correct adjustments. So yeah, any coach can go out there and say, we're going to switch this up. But if it's not beneficial to the team, then what does it really matter? JB Bickerstaff is on the right track. And I think he deserves the Coach of the Year without a single doubt in my mind. Right now, I think the favorite for Coach of the Year is Cleveland Cavaliers guy. Man, I'm having a brain fart on his name right now. But I mean, the Cavs, they're number 1 in the East, and they're doing good. They're playing good basketball, but the Cavs weren't really, I mean, they got a good team already. Like, that team has already been solid. So when I look at the Cavs and their coach and what they're doing over there, I don't really get excited about how great the staff is in terms of coaching the Cavaliers to wins, because they already got a great team and they were already been ahead. Last year, they were a solid playoff team. They were a solid regular season team as well. So JB Bickerstaff definitely deserves this Coach of the Year. And then for the MVP talks, I'm on record, man. I say Cade Cunningham, he needs to at least be an MVP candidate. I know Nikola Jokic, I'm on record. You can go back and track it. Nikola Jokic is my MVP candidate, and he deserves to be the MVP. And it shouldn't even be a debate on if Nikola Jokic is going to win MVP, because truthfully, the man is averaging a triple-double, and he's still shooting a great percentage. He's getting his team involved. He's getting wins. What can't you like about what Nikola Jokic is doing this season? And I know SGA is averaging 30, and he's having a great season, but Jokic is also averaging 30, and he's also averaging double figures in 2 other categories categories above SGA. So what are we really talking about when we talk about the MVP candidate and who it should go to? Now, I'm gonna say Cade deserves to be an MVP candidate, but you won't hear me say Cade deserves to win, because winning needs to go to Nikola Jokic. Let's just be fair. Let's call it what it is. Let's be honest and let's call it straight. Nikola Jokic is the MVP. First and foremost, I had to establish that, if anything. But Cade deserves to be that candidate just because he's been balling out and doing his thing. And this dude has been extremely pivotal in every single Pistons win. He's been reliable. He plays defense. He shoots well. He gets his team involved. He's averaging 9 assists, 6 rebounds, 25 points. Bro has been on a tear from the Pistons point guard and just being a help in every situation and a help in any way possible for the Pistons. I seen the other day, man, I seen Cade Cunningham guarding 4 and 5s. Come on now. Now tell me, look, seriously, anybody out there who like, no, Cade don't deserve to be an MVP candidate? Like, come on, man. He's already averaging 25. He has 9 assists on the average and 6 rebounds on the average, shooting above 45%. And then also the guy plays defense, because tell me another guard in the NBA that can guard 1 through 5. Please, another point guard in the NBA that's guarding 1 through 5. The other night, I watched Cade Cunningham guard Kristaps Porzingis, and he had a great matchup. It was solid watching him defend Kristaps Porzingis in the post. Like, come on, man. No other guard in the league is doing that right now. And you know, the thing is, like, we expect guards to get bullied down low, but KB is 6'7", possibly even freaking 6'8", because who knows, for real? I mean, I see him in these pictures next to other guys, and I'm like, bro, no way he's 6'6". Like, it's just not true. It can't happen. So, man, it's amazing to see, but Cade is definitely in a league of his own in terms of a well-rounded point guard in the NBA, facilitates well, shoots well, distributes well, can score at will, and then can guard 1 through 5. That is extremely rare. You're not finding that nowhere else, man. So, hey, Jokic is the MVP. He should be the MVP winner. But Cade Cunningham damn sure deserves to be an MVP candidate. I'm going to just leave it at that. JB Bickerstaff, Coach of the Year. Malik Beasley, 6th Man of the Year. Without a doubt. All right, look, man. So, look, we got some voicemail callers, too. We're going to jump into the voicemail line in just a sec. But, of course, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back with the voicemail line. So stay tuned. We're not going anywhere.
So good, so good, so good.
Great brands, great prices. Everyone's got a reason to rack.
Because they have framed jeans.
Nike? Yes.
Just so many good brands.
Vince, Kurt Geiger London, Rag & Bone, and more are at Nordstrom Rack stores now. You never know what you'll find, but you know it's going to be so good. Great brands, great prices. That's why you rack.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. From your morning podcast to your afternoon playlist, State Farm knows you personalize your entire day. And that's why State Farm helps you personalize your insurance with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. It offers coverage options that help protect what you care about most at an affordable price just for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
All right, so of course, if you listen to the show, man, I would love to hear your thoughts on either something I'm saying or just something that's going on in the sports world. So give us a quick take, 219-413-9405. And that's if you listen to the show, whether it's the podcast version, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, wherever you listen. Of course, I appreciate it, but, we love to play your take back on the show. So this is why I encourage you guys to go ahead and leave a quick take, but we got one of them here, so of course I got to play it. Let's hear what he was saying. I haven't listened to it yet. I try and keep it that way as much as possible and just hope that we don't hear any craziness. But you never really know. You never know. So here we go. Let's start it off with the one.
My name is Tony.
Tony, was good.
My hot take is that the Pistons are going to win it all this year. Because the Pistons won again. The Pistons won again. Because all they do is fucking win.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Tony. Yes, sir. You know what, bro? F it. I'm playing it, Tony. I wasn't going to do it, but you did it, bro. You started it. Hey, when you started this, Tony, this was on you. I was not going to play it. I wasn't going to play it. G-Mac Cash, please. One again. Hey. G-Mac Cash, please. Do not copyright. Don't hit me with copyright, bro. I promise, whatever it is, we can solve it. I'm risking it all for the Pistons right now. The whole company, risking it all. To the rack. Back to back. Yeah. You did this, Tony. You did this. Yeah. You did this, Tony. Just so you, damn, this can't go on YouTube. This can't even go on YouTube now. Wow. This is the anthem. You know the Pistons won again. You know the Pistons won again. You know the Pistons won again. That's all we do is fucking win. That's all we do. That's all we do. Yeah, that's all we do. Hey, beautiful feeling, man. Beautiful feeling. Yeah, Tony, this was your fault, Tony. Tony, why the hell you made me do this, man? You just made me risk the whole damn company, Tony. What the hell, Tony? I can't believe you. Of course, I appreciate you for calling. I'm so happy you did call, but dog, why you just made me risk the whole company? You know, Pistons fan cannot hear that song and not dance, especially when we on a freaking 8-9 game winning streak, bro. We ain't seen this much success since 2008. So you know I can't contain it when you start that up. And I didn't know what you said at first. When you first said the Pistons won again, I'm like, wait, what the hell he say? But then I caught on. So, Tony, this was all your damn fault, man. All right, let me freaking respond. Oh, man. Oh, dog, this is crazy. This is crazy as hell, man. You know, I love it. I love it, bro. The Pistons have not been this good in so long. It is a beautiful feeling. A beautiful, beautiful feeling, man. I understand. I get it. I get why, you know, Lakers fans are the way they are. And, you know, I don't even want to say all that, bro, because we different over here in Detroit, man. You know, the Pistons just different, bro. They're just different, bro. Let me respond, though. So you mentioned the Pistons, man. You said they win it all. And, you know, shit, bro. When they playing the way they've been playing, Malik Beasley shooting the way he's been shooting, Cade hooping the way he's been hooping, Asar defending the way he's been defending. It's hard not to think that this team ain't winning it all. Now, I know it's crazy to say. I know. I'm just saying. I know it's crazy to say. But damn it, if the Pistons beat Denver, y'all gonna hear this tape for sure. Y'all gonna hear this for sure. And y'all gonna hear every bit. If the Pistons beat Denver, after playing, I know everybody's not healthy and stuff, but if they beat Denver after beating the Celtics, after beating the Clippers, and going on a 9-game winning streak, Pistons is definitely going. See, Pistons, you got me, man. Pistons. I'm trying to fight the urge because I'm trying to fight the urge to really, you know, give off a crazy take like that. But you know what? Damn it, bro. Hey, Pistons. The sleeper, bro, I told y'all they getting out the first round for sure. They beating the Knicks. I told y'all last episode, if they play the Knicks, they beating them. If they play the Pacers, I think they could come around to beating them. I seen a new defensive scheme that they threw at the Celtics the other night in terms of putting Cade at the 4. That was something we really haven't seen in the first half of the season. But now I'm a lot more confident that the Pistons can defend these stretch bigs that's all over the East and even in the West now, because seeing what JB Bickerstaff did, putting Cade down there to guard the stretch big and then putting Sasser or someone else to harass the ball at 94 feet, it was beautiful to watch. And then Asar, man, that's the guy who's really becoming a defensive stopper, a great two-way player there. And man, I mean, our bigs continue to defend well, how they're doing, protecting the paint. Duran, Stewart, I don't see any reason why the Pistons can't go all the way to the championship and make something happen. Now, I know y'all about to think I'm crazy as hell as soon as I post this, but damn it, hey, even if they don't go to the championship, going and getting out of the second round is huge for a team that only won 14 games last year. So can you blame any Pistons fan for really acting as obnoxious as we are right now? Hell no, you can't. So, hey, I'm going to tell you this. The Pistons won again. And hopefully we continue to keep that same energy into the weekend because I need them boys to win. This man just had me break a whole copyright law. Oh, man, this man just had me break a whole copyright law. All right, G-Mac Cash again, bro. If you come across this or if they send this to your people, bro, please, bro. I'm going to just say this, bro. You know, just clear it. Hey, you know how it is, bro. You made the anthem. You made the anthem. So come on, bro. You know Pistons fans can't keep control when they play your anthem. So you made the anthem, G-Mac Cash. So I'm just saying, bro. Like, can you be mad at us, bro? Really? Now, I ain't no Lions fan, so I ain't really get to experience the Lions hype like that. But Pistons is my team, man. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. All right. We got some news, though. Let's jump into some of this news. Again, appreciate you for calling. If you hear something you agree with, you disagree with, you like or you dislike, shoot us a quick take, 219-413-9405. And, of course, we'll play your take back on the next episode. But some news for the run. Let's get into it. First off, starting off with the NFL, tight end of the Kansas City Chiefs, Travis Kelce, has been rumored by multiple sources to return for another NFL season. Now, Pat McAfee said on his live television show that a source very, very close to Travis Kelce said he will return to the NFL next year. That's cool. We get Travis Kelce for another year on the Chiefs. Now, the NFL, they will increase their salary cap to a record-breaking number. So the old cap was just above $250 million per team, and now the new salary cap is going to be set at $279 million per team. Crazy that they're increasing it, but I know it's a wild take, but I think eventually we're going to get to the point where teams are either giving quarterbacks a separate salary cap, or the league is giving teams a separate salary cap, or eventually they're going to just have to scale all the way back down and figure it out, because the numbers is getting up there for the NFL. Anyway, so the sidelines in the NFL is going to look a little bit different than it was this previous year. The league is finally investing in some technology to measure the spot of the ball. So it shouldn't be any problems with getting clear first downs and touchdowns and 4th and inches and all of that stuff. It should come very clear now because, the league is finally investing in that technology to measure the spot of the ball. How it works, I don't really know, but I'm going to leave it up to you to read the articles and stuff like that in full detail. I can't really explain it in a way that's going to make the most sense, but I'll leave it to you. The LA Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford is rumored to be on the move. Now, teams they got the interest are the Cleveland Browns, New York Giants, Las Vegas Raiders. As of right now, those teams are all showing some interest in pulling Matthew Stafford and getting him on the team. Now, I just want to give you guys a couple of NBA standing, just to kind of let you know where everybody is standing right now as we move toward the back end of the season and this last playoff push. So right now in the East, the Cleveland Cavaliers are first in the East at 48-10. Boston Celtics sitting at number 2, 42-10. Knicks are at 38-20. And then you go from 4 to 6, everybody is a game apart, but those teams have 33 wins. And then now you go all the way back down to the 10 seed. Bulls are down there in the Eastern Conference at 23-36. And then in the Western Conference, you kind of got the similar situation of a lot of teams being close, 1 or 2 games apart. But Oklahoma City Thunder is sitting first in the Western Conference, 47-11. Memphis Grizzlies, 38-20 at number 2. Denver Nuggets is at number 3 right now, 38-20 as well. And then Houston Rockets, 37-22. Lakers, 35-21. Clippers, 32-26. They're at the 6th seed. And then 7 through 10, they're all just fighting for a playoff spot. But you got the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Golden State Warriors, Dallas Mavericks, and the Sacramento Kings all in that play-in spot as of right now. The Kings are above the Phoenix Suns, who are 11th by 3 games. So anything could still change. Suns could get in the play-in game. But who knows? Other than that, look, man, we got the NFL Combine going on right now. You got a lot of different players, doing their thing. We had some players deciding that they were going to rest in the Combine, which is cool. But, it is a little different that we're starting to see these star players and these top guys not even participate in the Combine. Now, I'm on the side of the Combine just being something that's, we got to figure something else out, because I feel like it could either really, really help a player in the Combine, or it could really hurt a player by overhyping them. Not necessarily like they're performing bad, so their draft stock is going to go down, but more so like the expectations. I think that the combine is a joke at the end of the day, because you give anybody 7 months to prepare and say, hey, you'll be a full-time millionaire, you'll be a multi-millionaire if you train really hard these 7 months and just show everybody that, you actually have a lot of potential. I think, that's something where it could be easily deceived if you're a GM. And it is on the GMs to, make the decisions and understand that he's really not the guy or he is the guy. But at the end of the day, man, it's weird vibes to me. And for these top guys who are going top 5 and stuff, I also feel bad for them, because it's like they're about to go to the worst team in the NFL. They're going to the worst teams, the Cleveland Browns, the Raiders, the Jaguars, the Titans. Like, nobody really wants to go play for those teams. Obviously, they're happy. They're going to be in the NFL. You're in the NFL, the National Football League, best football league in America, obviously, and best league in America, one of them. But ultimately, nobody wants to go play for them teams. And to really kind of change that, because eventually we're going to get to a point where people start doing more Eli Manning type of moves, saying, I do not want to play for that team. We've seen Shedeur already doing a lot of talking like that. A report comes out every other week of Shedeur Sanders saying he don't want to play for this team and he don't want to go work out with them and all of that. He only want to be drafted here, and here. Like, we see stuff like this adding up more and more, but the way they got to avoid that, and the only way you can avoid teams becoming like a nasty target for the top prospects in the draft and avoid these top prospects pulling an Eli Manning, the only way to avoid that is if you were to force owners to sell the team if they were bad. I feel like commissioners in all professional sports in America need to do that, bro. All the professional sports commissioners, so MLB, NBA, NFL, all of the professional sports, if you're a commissioner, you need to force your owners to sell the team if they don't maintain a certain win percentage or if they don't maintain a certain amount of wins, because it's trash to watch. And if you made it where, say, if your team hasn't had an above 500 record in the past 7 years, you as an owner are forced to sell the team, this would be marvelous for any of those professional affiliations like MLB, NBA, NFL. This will be amazing, because then what you'll find is owners actually starting to do their job. In MLB, you'll see owners actually spending money. That's probably the easiest one to develop and become a good team, because all you got to do is spend. They don't have a salary cap. I think of the Cubs all the time. Like, bro, how the hell do the Cubs continue to fall behind and be in the mediocre stage when you are literally the third wealthiest franchise in the MLB? It makes no damn sense. So when I think about if the commissioner were to say, hey, you guys got to have an above 500 record at least once in a 7-year span, then, hey, if you don't, you got to sell your team. And that would change the course for so many different teams around the league. You wouldn't see the Browns as bad as they are. You wouldn't see the Jaguars. The Jets wouldn't be as bad as they are. In the MLB, White Sox wouldn't be as bad as they are. The Rockies, the Athletics, none of those teams will be as bad. And in the NBA, Hornets, the Hawks, the Nets, like, it would be so many teams that would become competitive just because the owner is actually doing their job. But hey, if you want people to continue to clown your franchise and you want ratings to continue to fall down, do it that way. It would help ratings too. It would really boost ratings, because now teams are actually playing for something. If you go, I'm telling you right now, man, because if you're an owner and you in that 6th year and you got only 4 more games to play and you got to win 2 of them, oh yeah, it's going to be competitive. Everybody and their mama going to be watching that game. So I'm going to just leave it at that. But anyway, look, man, that's all I got for you guys today. I'm going to drop a positive note. We're about to head into the weekend. And, man, the Pistons, if they win again tomorrow, man, boy, I'm acting a fool. I've been warning y'all for years, bro. I've been warning y'all for years. So I don't want to hear anybody. When I'm telling you right now, bro, when the Pistons make it out the first round, make it out the second round, make it out the third round, go to the finals, I'm telling you right now, bro, it's over with. Talking to the craziest. Y'all gonna be like, who the hell is this dude podcast? I've never heard him talk this greasy ever. I'm telling you right now, bro. I just want to give you a heads up. Y'all gonna be like, damn, I thought he was cool until. All right, look, I'm gonna leave y'all with a positive note. The positive note here is just gonna be, let me see, man. What I'm not feeling. The positive note is just gonna be, to stay positive, man. I'm gonna just keep it simple as can be. Just stay positive, man, and continue to keep positive people around you. Things gonna get tough. Things are tough in general, especially when you're working towards something. But just stay positive and make sure you reading and listening and looking at positive things. And I promise you, it'll help you stay positive as you do that. And yeah, man, I'm gonna just leave it at that. So other than that, man, I appreciate y'all for kicking it with me, for listening. And especially if you listen to the full episode all the way through. And other than that, man, follow us on Instagram at The Run Podcast. You can follow us on TikTok, YouTube at The Run Podcast as well. Then follow my personal page as well at I am Manny Wilson. And then other than that, man, yeah, that's all I got. So we'll be back later on next week. Send this to a cousin, a brother, an aunt, an uncle, niece, nephew. I promise they not gonna mind. I promise you they really, really not gonna mind. Just send this to them. Just say check it out. That's it. Just say check it out. I promise you they're not gonna mind. We'll be back later on next week though, and so on and so on and so on.